Yo, cuss by Reggie, back. Give me 1 second. Back with another video, but we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do I don't want to say really a versus video, because I don't really want to tell you which one is better. I just want to do more of a comparison video to show you the difference between the JRL 2020c and the Gamma Ergos. All right. So before we get into anything, if you're not subscribed, you know we got to do this. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, and click that little belly thing that everybody be talking about. But so let's get into it. Just real quick. These are two of my favorite clippers. One day this will be number one. One day this will be number one. It really, to me, it just is depending on the texture of hair. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about the difference in. So as of now, they both are working on the pre-order system. All right. Gamma, the Ergos, and the JRL 2020c are both working on, you have to pre-order and then they tell you when your shipping will be in, which is cool. I don't like it in the sense of, because if my machine breaks, I can't, not necessarily that I can't go to Sally's or go to a store and get none. I can't even necessarily order some more and have them back within the next 2 days or so. All right. Right now, I'm thinking, or if I'm not mistaken, if you order these, the next one's shipped out in December. I don't know when this video will be posted, but as of now, they're not posted. They're not delivering the Ergos until December. Now on the JRL, they have been more times where you can go to the website and actually order them. But still, at sometimes it's always you can't get them now, pre-order, fine. It's business. If it works for their business, work for their business. But there's one flaw that I got to it. But let's say you pass that. You want you one no matter when it's going to come. The prices before you get to the actual website. The Ergos, if I'm not mistaken, $199. All right. JRL 2020c, $160. Bit of a price difference, about $40. About $40 price difference. All right. Both cordless. Prices these days, they can be crazy. You know what I mean? On some clippers, they can be a little too much. You get what I'm saying? Both of these, their price range, pretty simple, pretty decent. I'm not mad at either one. Boom. You done got your clipper. You done ordered it. These are the packagings. All right. As you know, if you've seen my reviews and unboxing of these, I do like the packaging of the JRL 2020c a little bit better. Not that the Ergo is bad. I just like this box. I don't know why. It's more appealing to me than this. All right. With this, you got your magnetic flap here. Boom, you open it up. You got everything that you're looking for right here, which is no problem. It's not a problem. For some reason, I just like this boxing better. The hard cardboard. I just like that a bit better. And that's my opinion. And the packaging means nothing. If the clipper worth it, the packaging can be in anything. It sends it to you in a brown bag, and if it works, it works. You hear what I'm saying? But that is my opinion on the packaging. All right. Boom. You done ordered it. You figured out how much they are. You figured out which ones you want to get. You order the ones you want. Boom. You got your packaging. Let's get to the accessories in this. Now, on the accessory front, both of these companies did great jobs in accessories, but in different departments. All right. I like the JRL accessories because, of course, and it might be small to certain people, but they have a certain screwdriver, and it's a small screwdriver, but it's like a full size screwdriver. It's not like not full size because it's small, but it's a screwdriver rather than just a tool that only works on their clippers. And I don't know why, in my mind, I like the way that happened. All right. But as far as accessories, when it comes to the guards, of course, you get your cleaning brush. Of course, you get your screwdriver, you get your oil. I do like on the guards, they give you a half guard to an 8 guard. Mostly, even with the ergos, you get maybe a 1 to a 4, which is no problem. You don't have to include that many guards, but in the sense of packaging, I like that they included all the way up to an 8 guard, starting from a half guard, all the way up to an 8. I'm talking about they got the half, the 1.5, all the way up to an 8. You get what I'm saying? And I've said, not that everyone's gonna use an 8 guard, but it's nice to have it. And then they got the adjusting tool. I'm not a fan of the adjusting tool because I'm not a fan of a lot of adjusting tools. I usually like to use my eyes. If I don't get them right today, I'll come back to them and get them right the next day. But they include that in there. So the accessories in this is good for what they have. These have the, it goes up to the 4 guard. You got the half guard all the way up to the, I know y'all can't see, I'm talking to you like we're in school. Ha, ha, ha. Get closer. You get from the half guard to the number 4. And as far as guards, that's the only accessories that you get. The reason why why Gamma is better on accessories is because of this. The fact that you can, of course, you got other clippers that'll let you change the facing, but this already includes 2 different colors. It comes with the silver, but then you get the rose gold and you also get the gold. All right. So I do like that in a sense of the accessory part of it. I haven't messed with changing these because I don't like the slippery grip of them. That's the difference between the accessories. Do the accessories make a big difference in buying a clipper? No, it don't. Let's get to the clipper. All right. You get to the clipper, you get to the design. Design wise, these ergos are amazing. You see my last video, like when you're fading ahead, it's right up there against it. When you're shaping a high top, it's right up against it. The way that this levels, you can hold it at a downward angle. You don't have to go into it. It's holding it. It's straight down like that. It's so easy when it comes to fading. Not that these are hard when it comes to fading, but if you hold this down the way that you do the ergos, you're going into it on the heel, which that blade is fine. But with these, you go into it, boom, boom, boom. Not that it's a big deal because all clippers are different. All clippers you hold at a different angle. And see, that's why I'm saying these are my 2 top clippers. Far as motor, you can hear it's very quiet. Very quiet. They both have the power. These have a 2-speed, so you get I think at the low speed it's like 6,000 rotations, and then once you get to the high speed it's like 7,500. All right. Think about it. This 1 speed, but it's at 10,000. Can you really feel the difference? Not really. Depending on the texture of hair, sometimes this will feel like it's doing much better than this. Sometimes this feels like it might be bogging down at times, but then sometimes this seems like it's bogging down. So when it comes to the speed, on the box, they say, let me make sure. 10,000 strokes per minute versus at the highest speed, 7,200 revolutions per minute. So a bit of a difference, but not too big of a difference when you actually use them. All right. They both, if I can do this, they both have the clicks. If you can hear it, let's see. Here, no. Yep, no. Anyway, they both have the clicks, which is fine. The ergos, I thought the alphas all had the clicks, but I guess I have to buy the Stylecraft version of it. But that's a whole nother story. But if you like the clicks, if you like to hear when you in between fading, both of these have them. Fade blade, taper blade. I don't care for this blade, not because of the taper blade. I don't like the material of this blade. It's got that coating on it. If you see if it says it on here, It's a stainless steel, but it's like a coating on the blade that I don't know. It just feels cheap. On this, you have the fade blade. If you like the fade blade, this is it. This is one of the best blades I've had. I do want to try different blades on here, but this as a package works so good, I'm not a fan of really messing with it. On this, I've talked to JRL, and they are working on another blade, and they also working on a fade blade. So I will have another review in the sense of blade. Not that the blades mess up the cut. I would rather have a fade blade or a different material blade. It just feels cheap at times. But what are you gonna do? This is a magnetic clipper versus a rotary clipper. Between these two, there's really no difference. They both runs for 4 hours. I think this is, no. So 4 hours versus 100 minutes. 4 hours on the JRL 2020c versus, what's that, 100 minutes. You got a little over an hour and a half. That could be a big deciding factor. All right. Make sure so I'm not telling y'all the wrong thing. So 2 hours of continuous run time, not 100 minutes, 120 minutes versus 4 hours. 2 hours, 4 hours. For me, I do use these more because they last longer. And I use them more because I have two. So this is an 8-hour day right here versus me only having one of these, or even if I had two of these, it would still be a 4-hour day versus two in an 8-hour day. Use this all day continuously, throw one on a charger, boom, you got you another one back up. All right. So where am I at? Sound. Let's see what the sound is. All right. Gamma. JRL. Gamma. JRL. The Gamma is a slight difference. They're a little bit quieter. So if you're looking for the quietness, this will be your clipper to get. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to explain some difference between the two clippers, since these are my two favorite clippers. Also, this one has a charging dock versus not having a charging dock. For me, in the sense of charging, I love this because I can set it up instead of me having to look for the charger. Not saying that you have to look hard, because if you know where your stuff is, you know where your stuff is. I'm just saying in the sense of charging, the dock might be better. So again, I'm not trying to tell you 2x1 over the other one. I'm just trying to explain a few of the differences between the clippers. All right. Decent packaging on both. You got you a magnetic motor versus a rotary motor. You got a fade blade versus a taper blade. They both have the clicks. You got you 4 hours versus 2 hours. All right. You got you 160 versus 199. Both works on pre-order. So if the pre-order is gonna knock you off, then don't even worry about it. All right. So if I'm missing anything that you might be looking for, leave a comment down below. I'm trying to explain everything the best as I can. Two settings versus one. These fade better. So I'm not trying to tell you which one to buy, because honestly, depending on what are you looking for with these two clippers, the Gamma Ergos, the JRL 2020c, you can't go wrong. If it was me, it's tough, all right? I like these because of the blade. I like these because of the cut. They both fade pretty good. This fades better. This cuts longer. You know what? Buy them both. If you can, buy them both. That's my overall analysis. A few things that I would change about either one of them. So there's only one thing I would change about both. If I could have a LED type of timer on this, and then if I could have a fade blade on this, that would be my change. And I know I can. I'm talking about in the sense of when I first get the product. Boom. That's the differences between Gamma Ergo's JRL 2020c. If you like the video, comment on the video, share the video, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll be back with some more videos. I'm gonna rewatch this. Maybe I missed something. Hopefully I didn't. It's just a basic overview of the clipper. All right. If you can, buy them both. If you have to choose because of price, get this one. If you can afford, buy both. That's my analysis. I don't know. Maybe you didn't like the video. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, leave a thumbs down. Be engaged. If you like it, tell me you did. If you didn't, tell me you did. It's all good. Cuz by Reggie. We out. In 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, gone.